Garden City Television diaba anopabosio ane ya na nopa dwumadi a yatu ne din anopabosio no gugu egugu amanyosem ne amamuo papa so ema mofra ne nipa won ho atechema so agokansie afutusem ne anigye ho nsem ahyemu ma kasebo wiase mu nsem titiro abibremu de ka ho bi yede aba anopabosio efri ejuada kosi efiada anopa no nsia kosi nonkron Kwame Obensa akode Marcus the Ultimate ne wo chiame anopabosio sombi mayenchechire omanyi. Beautiful Tuesday morning and 13th of July 2021 in the year of our Lord. Yede aseda na mo twedi amponse why ya dom na yeda so tinkwam. Se yeda so tinkwam dia na ekire ade ba kope. Enyankopon na o se ekoso a na yesom no na yede aseda nso ema no. Eno ti kame hwen na yendi sa djuma no. Midi ni Kwame Obensa akode Marcus the Ultimate anopabosio and I had every way. Non-cron na yede jumede no aba na wie ya. Anopay yebehwe na ensemwa ACC ewo my Ghana no ya pensim di hon komo na yede yi nso ato yi. Yebehwe ase afri ewiemu sachaye so ofankoma be me hu se ne enoma na nyina esitie enra yinya fine weather ene enoma be kosen amayen. Yebekọ da obadwasu na se ne ensem sitie nyina no yede abrewo. Agudemu nsem yenu abema abeso a ede bebre yen. Euros 2020 no eba na wie ne sempi na na ekoso ewo England memu abra o mantimi anje kruwa no before me ensem bi ewo mu ensem a ekoso wo mabra bom no ha dwen pa eden na ekoso agudie mu abeso a de bebre yen COVID-19 mane homene so ewo memu nanso ayese yenyina yejemu yakwakoda obia nhyada enka ho asem na national NCC for Esidebi said the romancy econo. Yanhwe ne ye ndi nkomo na ya ma Ghana for ehu se ya de no enkoya ebetimi agensem nti anopay NCC for beba no mabeboye kokko no metuefo afa COVID-19 hawa ebetimi de amaye eguso haye ni kwan se obia jeja ne ho eno nti NCC for beba no mabekaka yesi erefie ho a na fe ye de obokrata mu pensim no so ato aso abra Dr. Francis Adumakon, MPP regional organizer, and Captain John Kwame Jabari, and so a member of NDC communication team. Everybody na afi yedi and come we any and simpina no payasha yede esuma no pabusio jumedi so. My entire homra na ye no fankoma eni komo na won cheyen ene ewiemu sache no sene beko amaye nti e bazisie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Favor, blessing, it's my portion, I'm bigger and better, stronger and stronger, hallelujah, I'm bigger and better, stronger and stronger. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Say, God, they do want people they see them. 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 Come and see what this God has done, yeah. what the Lord has done. He butter my bread, oh, sugar my tea, change my life, oh, give my life for me. He butter my bread, oh, sugar my tea, change my life, oh, yeah.
Yama ewusafo akwa babio eba anopa bosio so yenko ahoma ne so na yene wofankoma eni nkomo ewiemu sache ho ama ne bo no de maye no wofa me mwache Nyame adom bibia boko na nso e
adom
yo bibia ekoyedi amienhwe ewiemu sache ne ne ebekosan amaye
me da si bebre chefu echiamu na ye fese ki wiemu ebeye itubri ka se bi ko etiri kwante ekwa bu na ko to nsuemu eye Northern region apa isafa o ibi to on one of it Ashanti region da bi sato nsu eja ejira no mu ni ade ombe hu esusanso na Sato ha omo mane hawon dede bia omo be ye bi ewo ho temperatures awon on mo ye 25 ya ebeko 36 degrees Celsius wo isle mountain tebe meka no puro nga hafu ani Ashanti region no meka dede ki sa tension eja na waba ejira no mu ne ade ebe hu sa enhwe yi America ho asemi obe hu tsunsanso edwe anope na oba Ashanti region ankasa bia ya no bepie kusu wom de so ya no bepie the temperature every 23 degrees Celsius na akọ 34 degrees Celsius. Anyway, and now, yeah, read in the Krabi. Ebenya is soon in Okabi. Ochina, and now is soon in Jina Hopa at the Toby. Debris motion and so. When yan net yen, Kai said, Ochina, let me feel on, let me call. I put on a penalty BBN, and yet it should be our own more. Temperature 25 degrees Celsius na ebeko 32 degrees Celsius you should be a punano therefore no free na eko ochena ni yawa that the ebesha ase atu tonka kanka mfa mu bibia ntiwe.
All right. Yo, wofa yebedo wasipi yede bibia betutu ye nti yansha nso temperature was streaming at 25 degrees Celsius abeko 36 Ghana Finfia FM see 23 degrees Celsius, Abeko 34. Samson Coastal Belt and say 25 degrees Celsius, Abeko 32. Nsuo ho na wofa chemo awa wenye bi no emane ha bomodian se ode no mabe tutu ye ochina nsuo no besan aba enti yenhye nanso nsuo no etoto na eto na etopa edi nsu yiri enenam enye Ghana nko ena ya na sa no mawe ekoso wiase afa na nyina ewianso ebo na ebo pa se ukọ America memu ukọ Canada nansen sene ewiano esi ebo no miguso America say kra America memu bebi ho a ija ehhye wo mo pa isan opa esi ho na ewiano ebo no nti na chese ija no tototo miamia hodo pia ha adwen sekuru japade o se yeyi ni pampo free omu kromu se ne be ya uja no entimi anko ha adwen ni nyina free ade a ye friend climate change no nipa dwumadi ahodo a ye di no ama eden sacha epina na abawiem yetwetwanu yagu engusia free factories ahodo engusia free cars mu a ekowiem na esen hyehyɛ ya onyankopɔn ahyehyɛ de ama ye nyinaa oba asase sinso a yen sase eno an se kwaye wremu a ne yetwanua egu fom basa na anwea yetutu anwea baabi eni kwanse yetukura ne yetu kwaya eni kwanse yedomu no na yabwewremu na yedo na galamsey na yeyebi saa no ma we nyinaa nsuwa ne yede sei no saa no ma ye nyinaa eno na akofa sansusanso nyinaa abren ya nsuo no to a na etopa ewie ebo a na ebopa enframa no ane se efa na esese no ma pi nti kan climate change na enye da kope eno man kitinkiti ayeye no eno na akofa saa oha we se nyinaa ba ede ahokyere bibiri na ebre adasama nemum enkachi yebetimi aye no mayi se ijai yenkwaya yese no ensuensu a yesese no na yebetimi asan esie dadam eno nti na yeduaduanua yi nti yemenuadua no ehia yen Ghana ya sesika aduaduanua enche bia obehu an se nua no bibiri na ewuwu misro se udua bia ya na wahwe udua no na wahwe ama nanyini na bibia nso akoyi de amayen nti yemfa no manyina tutu yi se na be ya sai climate change no how I de brain no ebitimi a minimize ne kakra de amaye na bibia nso akoyi mediri yese nyina bitu ye hofo na ye de yi nso atoto yi yen toaso na yen hwe ensem a esisi ewo Ghana ha sei ene ebibrem ha ne wiase afa na nyina ade abachi bia na yeti asem foforo enra nadwo se ukọ Iraq memu a arehosem ya na odwe no mebu ha wonte ase hospital a yesi ne mono a bosome miensakra emaye no ejato hospital no mu amache se senkanu mpo edan no hye na empa no hye akohye enipa eda ward ho nyina nipa so o manya covid-19 yade o na yese o mo yade no na ejasa atom sometimes wo dwen no ma bi ho aya na wonte ase ni nyina ntina se ne wo otibia no sitie bia no also otimi da onyankopon ase ya menni areho bebre menni abobo bebre menka se adenti na minya sika ntoaduane ni adenti na minya baby mfa metinto sometimes what the whole compare binum a utimi say your situation is far better than others hwe obi a wanya covid-19 ye na ko hospital ayesa na yade na eja asan to hospital ho na asan ahye na asan ka ho sometimes odwen ho a wonte ase odwen a bisa se nyankopon no kro wo hefa saa na nyame otie untimi question no ba ni nyina mu no na odi aseda ama no odo ho hye ne nsa ne waka fa ho bia no den a ebebem enti ya na me ha hype enti ne akoso Iraq no ya rehosem South Africa ijadem papa omampanyi timi kasa within 24 hours utimi kasa kire o man no 2 occasions say akoma entoyem sojafo ani abre e South Africa nipa ewu wo ho mejire say ho be yeboko okokiba nso a ijadem wo ho nowhere cool bebia anjoye bibia be enti quickly ebehwe ensem no say na ACCC First Lady of the Republic of Ghana is it Her Excellency or Her Ladyship Okay, First Lady Auntie Rebecca, or say allowances na Ghana for a kasa bebre ni nyina. Maame nsi on Jessica ni bio. On Jessica no, onim say Ghana for betimi akasasa nti sika no nya de obeji wan request say first ka bia ma no. So question me busa ne say nti Auntie Rebecca, First Lady edi sika ne ba, ede ade ne yemfa sika ne nye. Yemfa sika ne sisi school adan. Ana say there be we deserve say this kind of man nti yemfa ma no. Na bibia etuntwa na asesen. Okay, let's look at the issues. You be who know GBC Ghana Online. You be call GBC Ghana Online. You call Graphic Ghana Web BBC. Ti uko GBC Ghana Online. Chief Justice petitions IGP to conduct investigations into bribery allegation against him. Enra Ghana Web edit story Babontin. Chese lawyer B. Echemwa ne clients eyinedi. But in the course of Homoya Jumana, clients in the chair say, oh, Chief Justice Abihunu, Naso Makuhunu, say, Onfasika $5 million. And from Rana, na 7, ye in Dimano, and ye lawyer yedi. And ye car, Sika, you to a lawyer, no, Onfasika Nembra. And a lawyer no mum amikisa allegations no against the Chief Justice. Chief Justice say, same way see, say, a hard drink, say, Ubia building reputation. Na within the twinkle of an eye na obi pese oguni hofi no enti odi akoma police for say omunye hwehwemu na we eye wudie pa na obi pese odi no sebi enye easy so betimi build your reputation within na obi pese o say no just like that no enti senebe ya Chief Justice obe sign it na ne ho dware kama no o say hwehwemu na afi no krebi ewum no etimi adan edi nti na ne Chief Justice anamwa otu ba konso eno no na yento aso na yenhwe other stories nso a ewo GBC Ghana Online. Lands Commission and Forestry Commission directed to address encroachment on Owabi Barekese dams. Lands Commission and Forestry Commission directed anti we eya santimante masei Owabi ene Barekese eye insu mienu a eno na Ghana waterfall etimi ehwe ne treaty na omde ma asantimante masei Kumasi titru yenya insu papa enom na ensase wo hu ne nyina amanfo edge ne odofu ne wo si dan a tse Ghana waterfall krampa boy kokose wan hwa enche bia insu ho be den pa wo Kumasi ne nimpotem eno nti ena directive na Common Lands Commission ne forestry for someone na omomo wabi ene Barekese ehoban na emwa ye nyina. Teachers in Sene East West embark on strike over robbery attacks. Na oshe sa asemu isa enra na Pru West MP Dr. Donko enra no wo GBC 24 no kan armed robbery send AC cost one important no a hard dream pa anti achechefo ese wo Sene East e de wo mo enoma egu form se nyade a ombekọ adwuma se mpanifo anhwe na o man ka sa asemu isi ya na chese o muntimi nkonkochira de else wunya asundwe na otimi de akire Ghana fo ade ti ba se okwa akoye adwuma sei na ya takewa na chese entwa yikra enti amanfo a ede etuo ebokro no musumunya de mu yeye ti munya adwumafo bi nye. Okay, yento aso na yenhwe other stories nso a trendy ewo Ghana Web nti yenhwe ensem so a ekoso ewo Ghana Web. 10 fire officers sharing one jacket, one fire mask in the era of coronavirus. According to a report, it has emerged that 10 fire officers are using one fire jacket for firefighting activities, even in the era of the COVID-19 outbreak. Not just say Ghana Fire Service for omu any logistics. Not just say eja etobebia. The only be katakata omu hono. Ade nipa edu. Ena eche bako ti we need the ekoba na we dey amobi sa na the report no chim say COVID-19 ya be ya eja ede peseminkunya abaye mu no we say there yenche na bibia nye enkoso no it say obi e wo covid a wan hwe ya na say spread among fire service for no enti we highlight some of the challenges Ghana National Fire Service for no AFC ya na Ghana for yitimi bo machi say nansen ya ejato makolei say omunye no mayi but bia ohawa ya na omuso nemu no yen sheda enim sa enti we no ye hu sende ohaw no bi esite enti ko Ghana weba ubenya for report no nyina nso ewo ho census enumerators doing shoddy work dismissed statistical service nti we see nso Ghana Statistical Service enra openi oda santimantem hase no Dr. Abakakra eba hase a me kan asasem we kire no se binu mo ho a wo ma akotena mu fie no mo di normal ehyehyɛ mo o kire mu se o matimi ayi nipa ni bi edipa nti eno ho asem so na pie Ghana web yi nti yebehye sika ye di tua mo se obi ho am se sika nti no wakwakoye adwuma no on sheda nya adwuma ne ye nti the Ghana Statistical Service for a can no ade no mo antwe no mo anye ne ye a but ha adwen say obi e de na ko training pa na onim the importance of information a ye gather nyina for national planning, national development na be kwa kwotena wo dem na wankasa di figures bi a hyehyɛ ho na de akoma Ghana mpanifo se Ghana fo a se bi omuni agya nan no omododo yesi bi a na nyɛ sa TV ho asem se hia pa bi aka GBC kra betimi ho TV set ahodo e wo my Ghana mu so my no gigi TV lines a yetimi de aye analysis nyina na so okɔhye wo dem na wankasa wo de figure bi ko hyehyɛ ho nipa se na wo TV a se na wa ha my no enti enoma bi ho a yebɛhye emebunu na aba no bia ukoye enumeration ya yebetua aka 2500 Ghana cedis no many age no adwuma na also ye ne de na ye jai to ho enti Ghana Statistical Service for ye bedam ase say monsum de mo na esi ho na mu ye the bad nuts no every mo every Ghanaian will be counted, Statistical Service assures. The head of Publicity, Education and Advocacy for the 2021 census, Francis Nyakon Labi, has assured Ghanaians that every person will be counted under the 2021 Population and Housing Census, even though the exercise officially ended on Sunday, 11th July. Ghana Statistical Service for another week at the Akahon. Enti Ghana for the rural yebo. Why ye me kankan won bomodia every means bia bia no hwe se ye be kan wo ade na hu hia pa bia na wo wanyini ofi se hu hia o ma eba no e be hia e de amo mo enti ye momoden ni nyina en fa ye hu hiem na ade no enkonkan enfama ye enti na otwe ba ko e na ye de asi ho a ye to aso kwasiada e na beba na wie ye enti ye moderu encha mansan nyina de onte ye no ye nkan kire no na onfa ne hunshim bi. Court dismisses Senior Hosi's Ghana 8 million defamation suit against Kennedy Ejapon. Papa nso ede Kennedy Ejapon ekoko se wagu ni hufi court no abo ensem no atu egu baby kra se nyade a wagu hufi. Papa na ope 8 million Ghana cedis. 8 million Ghana cedis. Nemum Accra High Court Justice William Bimpon etne adwam adea what dismiss case for want of prosecution by the plaintiff and his legal team. Hosi was asking the court to award 5 million cedis compensation against Kennedy Ejapon and 3 million against Kent City Media Company owned by Mr. Ejapon. Ninyina efa BDCs yebekaya somewhere in 2017. Alfred Obeng no ye penny or that Boston no contamination be ebae no e ho sensem enema asem we ekupi court. All right, yento aso na ye hwe other stories so a trendy ewo Ghana web. Go into politics if you want to go broke. NDC youth organizer and Eka say go into politics if you want to go broke. NDC youth organizer National Youth Organizer George Opare Addo enti se okenkan details a obehu ne opeso ochire nyina. Go into politics if you want to go broke. All right. Ebinom so chemu a okọ politics mu ma na ase wutimi nya wo ho. Enti obehu di enti a oka sa asem no. All right. Enti yento aso na yenhwe other stories nso a trendy. Ewo Ghana Web toll booth cleaner dead, 3 others injured in Tema motorway tipper truck incidents. Ti car kwenshia enso ede Ghana for kopa we toll booth to baby a ye si barrier ye jejiska na car kwenshia akwa si ewo ho a ahwe amanfo enkwa. Enti de Ghana for bi ebusa ne se enti abra ye kɔ enimi toll booth yentimi nyini pen free ho na ye mechanize na chese wankasa duru ho a odi scan shemu anaja ebia ma na ede ukọ na bibia atimi akoso na iwu a ekokosi eto atimi etwa ede amaye enti kwan bi ebefa so ebesi ka kwanhia ano no oso etimi efa so ye nyina ye ntoato adwene na emfree ho emfamaye isanse eya se odi hye no denden onyare onye hwe na wakra so okwa adwuma ba. The next thing I bet you say nipa no enya car kwanhia we free mu ana se ye twa ne nan ana se be bia oda no chese emu den pa enti kwan be de be fa so a car kwanhia hodro ya ye experience on our rosi eto etmi etwa maye but the bia ya na meka ne se car nipa ene maka e movie se nipa ankotena lorry mu a ebesi fa kosa 1000 years this year nipa ne control no fabinkum fanifa ti se ne wo nante ti amana da ha wo akotum ti sa pepe na driving so esitie enti ye trust ya na achia ya ye nya hwe kakra ye hu se ye fide bibia betimi asi bibisi a can I control it tai betimi atu ntai so ti kem na baba just enti ye nhwe ne ye nipa na ya na cause accident no enti we are driving here Mr. Sheye. Ghana car to be used for foreign travel soon. NIA boss. I just say Ghana car the ejuma bibrina na bitimi aye e the amount. Ti say unya enya bia, but mo dey aso be nya bi. Sisia na NSNet card nyina ya kan bom. Driving license nya Ghana be kan ho, health insurance, or passport enche bia be say keka ni nyina bom. Enti ade a Ghana card no e ba be bo adwuma pa. Enti send M24 HH no Ghana card enche bia na Ghana yenya card ba ko pe no ane Ghana card all your cars na na dia ba bi shimbi enti no ye momoden na ye fe ho shim ti National Identification Authority for omugusu register Ghanaians enti emre no so a na onso odo ho ashim na chese bibia akoyi e dia so far nipa bebre na na ya register mo under National Identification Authority for Juma Mudino. Enti wunsu nyanya bia jewode yanto aso na yanko graphic online so na yanko hwe ene nsemo a graphic nso de som yen na oko graphic online media promote unity. Professor Kakari disagrees fourth estate insight wars. Professor Kwame Kakari ono oye media guru wabo adwuma pa e de amagana nsem adwuma yi na so a all Kenya ne se enya no kreda se nsem adwuma yi ye mumu na ase ye de petrol ekogu gem na ahye bebre ye na ye ma entokwa ACC omemu osenya no kre se ohwe adra incidents ya shooting e cause adra na ohwe committee ni probing na e cause na ohwe awadwebe o se asensentwerefo mumu na yakofa saa no mawe nyina aba omemu hase yensem na ne ekeka no yenka ne yi ena chese ama saa o ha no nyina aba oman Ghana but nya saa na tie nsentwerefo ne yehu ne yeka yehu ya yenka ena sometimes ukra ya na yempe basabasa nti kase na be ya kubia be jai ne wo ye no na asomdwe atimi aba nti de Professor Kwame Kakari ka ne se nsentwerejuma no enye na ya na yekofa saa no man nyina aba na mom ye no ye hwede be ma oman ye ho atoyen obi a yisisi no ebe jai si ebe sisi no obi a yititia ne fa ahodie so ye be hwese ye ntitia ne fa ahodie so na ya ne binum na ntiase na akwakoye bibie wo ho nti de prof nso eka no yɛnhwɛ other stories so graphic online. Chief Justice denies 5 million bribery allegations, call for police inquiry. Chief Justice Kwesi Enin Yeboah has denied allegations that he demanded a US $5 million bribe to influence a court case. He has subsequently petitioned the Director General of the CID of the Ghana Police Service, Mr. Isaac Yeboah, to launch criminal investigations into the case. And now the Chief Justice Neniabre pa into graphic so I carry the story. Dimpa wi ya na chese eyeche bibia wo de nyesika na sika no enhwere so wo din a obetimi anya de ne back onye sika na so nyi dimpa sika no hwere wa ho ebe ye dimpa se obetimi anya sika ne back dimpa de ya ne ho hia enti Chief Justice Nani Abre a chese o protect ne din. Inti yento aso yenhwe other stories nso a trendy. 15 million cocoa seedlings distributed to farmers. And also asemo a koso graphic online. Cocoa hwajuma and a graphic ka ho asemi. Ghana cocoa is our backbone. A Greek any cocoa so dia effectual mercy kapa enti se ne BBC no koso ana kama pa 15 million cocoa seedlings distributed to farmers na mejiri se we nso de akuafo no saka wo mo ebedua se ne be ya cocoa no ebekoso a na ejina ede amaye se ne be ya oman ebekoso a na enye sika ede free cocoa mu na cocoa no nso kra ebitimi aye bi wo Ghana ha ya chocolate in the keka ho itimi ye bi omemu a eno so ebitimi aboa ye pa enti the Ghana Cocoa Board for air no we hybrid cocoa seedlings eno matimi aye about 75,870 cocoa farmers and are benefited from this exercise. Yenshare other stories in Sway providing water sanitation for all will boost economy. Water aiding so and air kasei. I say Oshe SDGs about 17 of them no. It talks about sanitation, it talks about water, it talks about so many issues. Na ensure so de hu hia pa, ensure mankwa, ensure ne die bibia, ti se onya nsu papa no mo a chese no manyina ye koso. Eduro krampa ye yare ayenom no, ye de ensure na enom, ye de ensure na ye eduro no. Sa hunidie nso koso a na chese boaye nyina, enti ya ye ndi ehuni, ye mpefin, di huni, ensure nso ye mo ho ban na bibia enkoso. Enti water aid for asma omo nso ka no. All right, enti yemfree the local scene. Na yenko amanone yenko hwe nsem a ekoso so ewo ho BBC na yedrui na ensem ben sa na BBC nso de emayen oko BBC a Netherlands Prime Minister Openi Roots also said he's so sorry for easing restrictions too soon. The biamika abrofo no ya na easy restrictions ya na asan de aba enti Dutch Prime Minister no quickly no e ade na free na no and also he's so sorry ade no kwa na air cost road. Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte has apologized for an error of judgment in scrapping most coronavirus restrictions in the country. And right now I was talking about this Europe sending a COVID-19 ade no air cost road no and right France President Emmanuel Macron on also addressing the nation. I will say health workers nina mandatory compulsory ubia enkowo COVID-19 panini bi. So wa any free September 15 kono untua health worker biaka. No kan wie ye na behwe baby a wo ko buku say ye ko panini bi no. Why ye ma obi ekọ obi akatia de hia. Enti na ne ekoso e Dutchman no Prime Minister say he's so sorry. Ade say na enkoye Inti na near air costo no. Georgia scuffles in Georgia Parliament over cameraman death. And BBC Ekan we updates on the abano. Cameraman ono among for anti gay protest. Cover ye brown wo Emma winya the baby ekoye no. And who asem ena ekupi wo parliamenta and some for TV owners ne opposition for so more Parliament House ho. No matter catch that buying, say buying near woye no. Enya dia esweni. You are not protecting journalists. More amount for her buying. And no, and I just say and to kwa ekupiemu on the floor of Parliament. Na amount for crapisi remu na umunya kwan ingura Parliament House hono. And no wasem ena BBC kain nane akoso ewo Georgia. My name so. And no still ewo BBC and sembesa. And air coso. We so the head of WHO, Ghebreyesus, Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Now they all Kenyan say COVID-19. The edge and kwa ene empane ayewo won vaccination. Na countries omu woskano. The omotimi awo omnipa bebre. Ibinum awo ibinum so nsheda enwo ne kese. But omu guso omu wo. Na is they had you some see afre bibi booster shots. Iwawo mienu na wie no. Yes, I'm a back and a bit your immunity no and immune system let me akosrepa. And no na papa is what dream I want to say. Osha poor countries in the world yenya empaneni bimponi yawo. Now rich countries most ambabe wo booster ones. E deba asem kra na ekoso. We a selfishness in the highest order. The head of the World Health Organization has urged wealthy nations to focus on providing coronavirus vaccines to poorer countries rather than booster shots for their own populations. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said the distribution of vaccines was still hugely uneven at a time when the Delta variant was threatening to cause health systems to collapse. Already beginning collapsing. The air cost war Iraq, a country of over 40 million. 1 million for. Other countries are talking about booster shots. And the WHO president Kasa said the wealthy nations in the area hard dream. Now, Oko Venezuela, Papa we see 35-year-old opposition figure Freddy Guevara, or also Yachino, Ewo Venezuela. Nina say abine say Papa we ni jumedia wudi no. Opese wode eha omaino terrorism ene noma bibrina ena chese yede airborne wo links with the outside world obetimi ede aha omaino. So he's being charged of charges of terrorism and treason. We otenike mu a wo kufi na chese yekoche no. He was in his car when he was detained on a highway in the capital Caracas. And see na Ura Guevara. And also ne ho asem eno no. Or the child papa ama na yere ene abusafo pi say omo mofa oyamu. And see we nso asem ba ko a trendy ewo BBC. Na yanto ase ne hwe ne ekoso nso ewo abibimemwe. Oko BBC Africa eden ena ekoso ewo ho. EU chief urges Ethiopia sanctions over Tigray. And saying for about 8 months, Tigray area hono and Tokwapa akosno nyasenketwa. Tigray no part of Ethiopia. Ethiopia federal system no womono coronavirus nti omane se omonkotwaba. Tigray force ye de betwaba. Ena chese omokoto share soja fobi so na ekofa ntokwaba ya. About your normal to the about Tigray area or Koroman to be. Now send a com any amount for Dabrimu Ayeno, a hard drink pa anti EU chief Echima, a idea Yemfa Tabuno ento Ethiopia and Penifoso. So Omashe Amasa or how we see Abba Nemai Foso, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell or no and a pushy this agenda Ethiopia Maimu. Nti na ne ekoso hono but about on the match we enra e kan ho asem Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed already hands down 410 out of 436 seats in parliament. And the air cost Ethiopia, Maimonso, and no. Rwanda students sit for national exams amid COVID wave. About 250,000 primary school students Rwanda and so started exams. Almost started crash say almost over 1,000 centers and I just say almost exams. No COVID-19 on there, but almost the share egua kwemu. Ghana ye bi abrana COVID ni jinemu no. Kwada no ko school church so here BCE and wasi almost church maybe be kama. Into oman ni chemu a say obi enya COVID-19 ni bia almost no ebe separate room. Not just say watch students who test positive for coronavirus will sit for the examinations in separate rooms. The education ministry has said. And just say unya COVID-19 be gra exams no the obetro. It is your future. Enti obetro. Now the Rwanda fonso no. It is still on the African continent. Captors release prominent Muslim leader. I win so ebetu dra enra. Emir Alasan Ademu ono yakwache no on Saturday. But thanks be to God. The gunmen and the kidnappers no omo releasing no. Conditions of the releasing day according to the story no and sheda in him. Nti ono na busha for 12 any echi wo mo nyina ye jai wo mo. The story says it is unclear how Emir Adam regained his freedom, but his son told the BBC that ransom was not paid. Just say we yankutwetwe sikebia and I yede no. So that's the situation in Nigeria. Security no. Yade hard dream pa. One hwe hu ye o down paswa na obesore na o dengurem. First cabra ansa na ye jai ne ekoso ewo Nigeria eno no. Nenso Omampanyi Muhammadu Buhari si obekoso na wa restore security in Nigeria. Now oko South Africa so South Africa deploys military to tackle Zuma riots. Omampanyi Dada Jacob Zuma, he is spending 15 months in jail. No also wonko echi ono de ne ho koma police for them sisi ameka say no and the supporters say any supporters say edin obi sheda ehunu samanfo do South Africa bonesem wo pa samanfo do wagim and omo say no ma omo lutu stores and soldier for etimi abemu a make say de nipa be 6 asori wo nkwa na ya chichi bebre nipa be 500 they soldier for etimi a chichi wo mu a na ekoso South Africa no hadwen pa into Omampanyi Cyril Ramaphosa enra one South Africa for akasa or say people is calling on people to stand against violence to near Oka enono nipa 500 have been arrested and 6 people have been killed. Now, Nina so koso ewo bebia Jacob Zuma ufrino KwaZulu Natal province and afi Gauteng province so in South Africa. Hopa and nipa bone 7 no koso ewo South Africa. Jacob Zuma, he is 79 years old. Papa of fighting alongside Nelson Mandela South Africa for Enyafa Hudi. Now Abra Ogusu fighting for freedom no Yachino Kotumu about 15 years. 10 years he was in prison and a free prison by our BD president. So from prison to president, back to prison. That's the story of Jacob Zuma. This week or next week, court. He is being tried on another case. And no itu be a mokotomo South Africa and also almost a prohibi a course. So in the case in the way the Edina Kotum no different from sa corruption case no the Edina Kotum the state capture inquiry na air course no and also no be also onko enko kandi unimbia na manfo no no na ye tata no and no and just obu commission nintia no and no ye so onko dem 15 months. Now the other case no there and no omunya ninru babia enti ne ebesi bia no ye be mamon so mahunu se ne ensem no esitie enti ye da so ewo BBC and se oko BBC Africa Live we any fair story Ghana's first lady to pay back all allowances we Ghana's first lady has offered to refund all the allowances she has received since the president assumed office in 2017 following a public outcry over salaries. Rebecca Kufuor also said she will not accept a salary that was recently approved by the country's parliament. She said in a statement that she had decided to refund all monies paid to her as allowances amounting to 899,097.84 Ghanaian cedis, equivalent to $151,618 or $109,111 pounds. She said she did not request to be paid and had only received that which existed and attached to her status. And she now near first lady of this country or canon. And she Auntie Rebecca say sika ye dia mane nyina allowances a obetu ye nyina enti krata watchro no eno ena eda ho no enti sa krata ya na BBC enso de ehonsem aba enti Auntie Rebecca first lady near Oka eno no. What do you think? Allowances no de e wo hoda da de ma first ladies de ho aba asem sisi e ne say ye be man salary equivalent to a cabinet minister pay no eno na Ghana for say but Auntie Rebecca omampanyi friend no beautiful Rebecca say ompe hwe bi sika e de amane nyina ompe enti na ne akwadru eno no wadwe yo sen wasem we say ho Ghana for any first lady eni ni ye ana sesen. Okay, enti nane ekoso eno no ti letter watcho nyina eno no minim sene ebesi akano afa. Okay, current story so said na ye kan okọ BBC World Iraq eno ene story a trend sisia Iraq ade ija ato hospital fresh hospital you see here 3 months ago and you see hospital no gas see eliki and explode ama ija toho ama nipa over 50 and ashre woman kwa ewo Iraq memu the head of the hospital no prime minister ye yinedi quickly ye be yiwedi. More than 50 people have died after a fire in coronavirus isolation ward at a hospital in the Iraqi city of Nasiri. Enti nande ekoso ewo Iraq memu so enono. All right, enti yanto aswe enti eno ensema ekoso ewo BBC. Yenhwe de obon krata anso a yensa kan anope na yenhwe ensemo a omonso ede esom ye enti local papers ena yede eto aso. Nti osha edra probe no so ekoso den enra nipa bibrina ABP mu the wife of Kaka enra ono so eba committee no enim ebeka na ewunim na asemba ko kan ya meeting ne say maame na oso ohun se Kaka nua bema eno no ekun Kaka no ebe ya nka committee no emfre no mra na omeka na onim na ne anti Kenya ne se ono de nikunu wo MPP ni pa na ogiri pa se threat na ekọ so because of the social media activities na wo ye enoma enkuyi no akutwa na ode aba se monhwe na monye ne yi ne ekeka ho no eka ho bi na ye de ekun sa abrantie no ba committee no echirechi mu ka che ne se enye se omo hwehwe kwan akaka fa so ewuye nye no mu hwehwem na mum Kaka wuye na chi no nipa mienu ewuye abra mebunu ye oye kire ne ekeka ho ewa adwura sese no ma no ne kwan asojafo ne police for handle the situation no enu mumpa na ye committee no botaye na mum se de okun ne de no ye criminal case a security police for no hwehwemu na mum se bibia nka papa nka anye tro de Kaka wu ne kofa asa we nyina ebaaye enti se omon force obi asa omra se why ready so beba so ba be can the unim dia ombejo fefe so muche maami ya naja also obeka ne onim a ono so eka ne onim enti yento aso ye na yenko Daily Graphic ensembensa eno Daily Graphic mu hwe Daily Graphic mu a Chief Justice Kwesi Enin yeboa ne mfuni ne da ofefefe no na bribery allegation na ho asem na graphic nso eka CJ refused $5 million bribery allegation. CID begins investigations. Other stories miensa ewo ase ho no. Tourism Ministry launches app to spur growth. Students Loan Trust Fund chases 20,000 defaulted beneficiaries. SNED plans deleting 13,000 names from pensioners' payroll. Into the graphic edema anope enono. Yanto aso ne hwe Ghanaian Times nso and sembensa na Ghanaian Times nso ede esumye. Over 558 fire hydrants vanish nationwide. Fire service says only 650 out of 1,210 working. Ti kija etoto bebia sa fire hydrant wo hodan ka fire service for akope insu na omode aye eno no fire for HM a over 500 yehu bebia de no afa kakra bi pe ena ye adwuma nan say ya Ghana water for ne fire for we tuma ne we na chese eno manyina aye bibia ho nti the chief fire officer so eka eno no afi yenhwe Ejira probe let truth come out. Linguist tells commission and also our Ghanaian Times mo Ejira probe let truth come out. Linguist tells commission osheni pa be na e ba ho enra attitude obi e yema no kre enedi yema justice enkoso yema no kre enedi enti chairman so akoka bi COVID-19 cases spiked from 1,849 to 2,247 as of July 8th. Into active cases no kwana air kosro 1,849 to 2,249 as of July 8th and then 13th into 5 days on. My name Sibia Akofom and I say air kosra. Refund allowances paid to spouses of President VIP. No TUC4 and right disaster we wasem you can wasem you the home combo or say refund allowances paid to spouses of President and Vice President TUC and I meaning say TUC4 you see how many better because First Lady says can on pay. Yanto aso na yenhwe Daily Guide the Bokrata Daily Guide and so Chief Justice asks police to probe bribery. 1 dead, 6 injured in Tomato booth accidents. Mahama wife salaries revealed. Akufo-Addo commissions 2 projects in Salaga, and the Carcass wife explains husband's death. Enti na Daily Guidance so and somewhere or the maye anope enono. Mahama wife salaries revealed. Okay, yanto aso na yenhwe other papers nso a yensa aka Chronicle enso ewa ha na ohwe Chronicle hona that's the active cases of COVID-19 2,247 COVID-19 cases on the upsurge again. Lead investigator in Canadian kidnap case dead. We nso mo kopi mo court no obi a wo hwe die nimu na Canada for a kidnap woman Ghana some time ago no the odi anymore no wanya ne baby echo. Alan shakes MPP grassroots in Kumasi. Afi, let's look at the banner headline. Ejira probe, don't disgrace yourselves. Chief tells committee members. I love this headline. Don't disgrace yourselves. Mamungumweni mwase. Mu dimpa ohwe Professor Vladimir Ntwidanso ene Justice Kingsley Kumsin na ohwe Mami Ntwi chese mu obi a munim de konkan mabobra munim nokre munim bibia enti adwuma na moye no moma nokre die eni monim kan mamun koye ketaso mu aso bia mun ka nokre pa ti simple and short mamun nye bibia be gu monim ase na na kasa nti na chief tells committee members enra dagumba hene enso ebp mu ewo ho nti no na asema ono so e de atodwa eno no don't disgrace yourselves asem the modu Salaga Water Supply Commission at Pembe Ura as Pembe Ura hails Kufuado aha nti ensuo de unye bia nipa ma nsuo anu ama wonkwa tinanado aboa ama Salaga enya nsuo ama ohene nsuo ani age a odana na ado ase bona baso waya ade pa senanado etimi ama wo mo ensuo ti yama mu nsuo yi de mempai bono se ebehwe nsuo no nsusu yi na etimi asom ache river bodies ho no mayen sese no mayen pollute no ema no man so enje ensemo emfa emayen nti na ne ekoso ewo Salaga ene important so eno no nti na the bon krata yensa kan no emunsem ena yede abremu no na ne yebeka ne se COVID-19 no Delta variant no enra Nigeria for so a record your first case na Nigeria for so the measures be a good from say we foreigner na oti your mind mu na say when the COVID-19 restrictions no eswa on be deport away from mind mu say even yama paper crash say in Nigeria ni a bitimi a Jeffrey nsem afi areas bi ho locals no omom free Nigeria no restrictions where ni so na echiwa asotwe de be ma no Delta variant no the near thing and no and cause havoc in India. In a cause with India. People were dying in their numbers. I feel crab be a beshini pakra not to say a one day. Umunya oxygen, ventilators a bini ho na a nebre sempa. Sa variant nibi ena abura so many countries to be a drew Ghana ya. Figures no kwana air costro. Enra mikofi na me say nose mask. I'm a year Juma with few crowd, I'm a nose mask na abofra bi. Onya abofra sa wanyini kakra. Asmo bi say daddy, na enti o de nose mask enti wo sha wo mra na. Asma obisa me say daddy enti wo sha nose mask na ya wo mra na am ka so say nose mask no abaye part of me. And the Juma may cry in foot protect me na bibia aye kama. Say inimi who ana say bibi anope say me nko na me wa say inti na me share nose mask na me nko na me wa say inti na me share nose mask inti mesre say nose mask no yen hye mayen na fe yen horo yen sa yen tete ye ho ntem na COVID no cases no I started a cost pa. All right. And on this a future note no na ye the boy dress you no so ba na wie ye. Ma menchia menu abema Nicholas so say wusu kwadwo ono na ya no beboa na ya hwe ensem no na ye di ho komo. He's a bit under the weather. No nti na no pe wantimi amane. So baby akwadwo will be and I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. I hope say by tomorrow no na ho ato na watimi aba beka yensa na ya hwe ensem a edi akotene ewo omamu ene wiase afana nyina enti mame ntwa me homra na menua abesuwa emfa agudie mu nsem so entoa so anopabosu ena agusu a wo hwe ewo Garden City TV ye basisie
Manya mede mabedui Ikuti down and I may hilltop